I'd love to read you this quote, André, which is one of my favorite ones in the book. Sri Yukteswar teaches that the core essentials of life are sat, existence, which we all have, everyone listening to this or watching this, you and I, Chit, consciousness, and Nanda, bliss. These three are the real necessities of the human heart and have nothing to do with anything outside of himself. So think about that for a minute. Feel that. That propelled heart is like, I need this. I need you to like me. I need you to think I'm important. I need you to validate me. I need you to like me on social media or in life. I need you to love me. I need you. I need this. I need to have a certain kind of house. I need to get that watch. I need. When you get to this place in heart coherence, and there's this syncing up inside of you, and energetically and spiritually your heart starts to awaken, you realize one of the most powerful principles, the most powerful qualities is self-reliance. My older son's name is Emerson. He's named after Ralph Waldo Emerson, who wrote the essay Self-Reliance. This idea that we are self-sustaining, unique, incredibly powerful beings. So what happens in the steady heart is not only does coherence grow, not only does your health grow, success grows, and also true connection. When we need people to like us, there's attachment, and this weighs down our energy. There's this friction, there's this up and down, there's chaos, there's stress. Connection means I'm good, but I would love to share this with you. I would love to share life with you. I would love to deepen our friendship. I'd love to be in a relationship with you without the neediness. So you know what, André? People lean into that. People want to be part of your work project. People feel that different energetic shift, and it changes outcomes. It changes our health. It changes our thoughts, our clarity, and personal power really grows.
It really feels that success born out of ego will always fall down and cause suffering, but success born out of you being an expression of who you truly are and what you're here to share will only bring more life, will only bring more love into the world. And that doesn't mean everything's going to always be puppies and rainbows, but there will be a deeper acknowledgement of the intelligence that is moving through life, and that there is a grander plan than we can conceptually ever understand. And we start to stop labeling and judging whatever happens in our reality as good or bad when it comes, right? But we start to see this continual unfolding and this play of life. And I love referring to Sri Yukteswar's understanding of Chit Ananda and how these truth, consciousness, and bliss, or existence, being, truth, consciousness, and bliss, are all things that our heart ultimately longs for, and are all things that are ultimately self-sourced internally. Which means that we don't have to go get a PhD somewhere. We don't have to find the right personality or relationship or the right career path. These things will be beautiful, I think, fragrances from our being, or things that we attract and magnetize from our heart. But they are all qualities that we can source from within, which is just a really freeing, liberating understanding.
It's liberating, and it's so practical because, like I said, many of us hear these things like, just be yourself, love yourself, you're worthy in yourself, like you don't need all this stuff. But it's really hard when we're operating from such a mind-centric place, because the amygdala keeps going off all the time, remembering like when we wanted to be loved as a child and we didn't get that love. And so we're chasing it our whole lives, or whatever wound, something happened in school. So we're sort of recreating this over and over again. So neuroplasticity doesn't just refer to the rewiring of your brain. Neuroplasticity, very importantly, with this heart coherence work, means you're rewiring these heart-brain connections. So this is why people can start to blast through old patterns in a relatively short amount of time versus years of talk therapy, right? And I'm not saying talk therapy can't be important, but there's again, we're going back to this different reality, this different perception, these shifts. So the study that we did with the Heart Math Institute was our Heart Aligned Meditation Study, which is a less than 8-minute meditation, which is introduced in the Dark Heart chapter, but it's meant to be practiced long term. It's, relatively short, and it uses these heart coherence tools as well as some of the ancient teachings from Yogananda and Sri Yukteswar. And what we found in this study in 4 weeks, all we did was give people this meditation track. And we said, hey, practice this 4 to 5 times a week. We brought them in and we measured their HRV patterns with really sensitive professional M-Wave Pro equipment. So not like Oura rings, but things that were much more moment-to-moment sensitive. And then we brought them back after 30 days. In 4 weeks, just by going in, André, there was on average, 29% increase in coherence. That's massive. That means almost a third more clarity, hormonal balance, better gut health, focus, lighter thoughts, emotional intelligence. I often say to, Dr. McCready, the scientist, I said, what if we did this for 2 months? What if we kept going in the research? It just shows how powerful we can start to rewire so that we can actually live these principles that we've heard, to be self-reliant, to drop attachments. It's one thing to say them, but to actually experience it, embody it is a whole other thing.